interesting about it is the similarities that, I could be sitting on a beach with somebody in Australia or eating with somebody in Hong Kong, and we may look different, but grief is still is the same. What's different is the view of death.
Right.
And so like in New Mexico, you have the Navajo Nation, then you have these pueblos, which are like small tribes. And the Navajos, when somebody dies, you don't talk about it. You don't talk about that person, you don't talk about it. Even if they just die, that's just part of the way, because they believe that if you talk about it, you're keeping that person from moving on where they need to be in the spirit world. You go into a pueblo, and I don't remember how many pueblos we have, there's between 20 and 30 different ones. And I had contracts with Indian Health Service, and we would go and do what we called a Suicide 101, and we would talk about prevention and the postvention piece, which is everything after the suicide. And when we would go in and do this, you could tell what the Pueblo's view of death was by how many people showed up. You had 5 people, you knew it was something suicide and death was something they didn't talk about. And if you went somewhere it was, you'd have a room full of people.